Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to thank you all for joining me either live or whenever you do see this today or tomorrow. Today is December the 21st. It is the solstice. And this is probably one of the most important weeks, and actually in the next month, in the lives of many of us on the planet who have been working diligently for some of us a few lifetimes, some of us hundreds, a few of us a couple thousand lifetimes to bring awakening, love, and healing to the planet. So these next 9 days, there is a huge gift of love that is being gifted to all of us on the planet. And it's a cosmic wave of divine love that is for everyone. Because we're all divine beings, whether we're aware of it or not, whether we're asleep or not, doesn't really matter. We are absolutely delighted that we have this incredible gift that is coming to us from the divine. So what I'd like to do is to help you understand what is coming, to help you get in touch with your own divine essence, help you to help make the choice to participate, to receive this phenomenal gift, which is going to exponentially increase every single day for this 9 days. I was told that the negativity on the planet would be doing a slow curve down during this time so that we'll have an opportunity to breathe this light into ourselves, onto the planet, and make the choice for peace, the choice to remember who it is that we are, the choice to remember who it is that the other person is, and that everything in life is connected. So some of you know that we've been doing this incredible work consciously, some of us for, as I said, lifetimes. But since April of 2020, when the 5D ascension portal actually opened up for those of us who've been doing our awakening work and also helping others into their healing, the portal opened up so that we could begin connecting to the fifth dimensional new earth that was already being built. And so many of you know that we've been talking about building your crystal body, opening your heart, doing selfless service, doing your meditation, your prayers, in whatever fashion that is working for you, whatever religious background or non-religious background that you are connected to. So this is an opportunity for just great exponential growth for all of us to move out and be this incredible expression of love, to bring healing to our own beings as well as to others, and to raise the consciousness of humanity. So this wave of love is here to help us move from fear and separation into the joy and expanded energy of remembering that love is what created us and that we are that energy of love. It is now time to, like, as I was talking to my friend who's visiting for a while, that it's time to embody, embrace, and own the fact that you are love, that you are divine, that this is the time for us to take that and recognize it and wear it and be it. How is it that humanity knows right from wrong? They know by example, right? Great teachers have come to this planet for thousands of lifetimes. Some of them religions have been made after, and some of them have just come in smaller groups and been the mirror for us to remember that we are incredible beings of love, that we are incredible beings of light. I'm trying to adjust sorry about this, here we go. I'm hoping this will stay. I'm sorry, I'm just having a little bit of a time here. I'm going to move this thing around. See if I can slide this underneath there. My computer keeps dipping on us. We don't need it to be dipping. So, our opportunity now to remember that in order to bring greater love to the planet, like these beautiful saints and great teachers, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, so many others, even in today's world, the gurus in the Sikh tradition, the Sufi gurus, doesn't matter what religion that they were here as examples, as mirrors for us. They embodied love, they embodied light, they embodied truth. And their example helped us move into the being of that energy. Now it's time for us to take the responsibility. Some of us have already been doing that, taking the responsibility for our behavior, how we think, what we're trying to emulate, what we reflect back to the world. And so now is the time to embrace the bigness of who you are. It doesn't serve, as Marianne Williamson said so beautifully in one of her pieces of prose, that it does not serve anyone to make yourself small, because that just continues the process. When you take that leap of faith and own who you are, that inspires others to do the same. You liberate the next person and you give them permission to be their own bigness, whatever that is. We don't have to be like somebody else. And I think so many people, I want to be like that rich person. I want to have what they have. I want to be that talent. I think that what we all need to remember is that we all individually have this incredible gift of who it is we are, what it is that we have to give to the planet. So this 9 days of this incredible love that is surging onto the planet, a gift for every single person. It's your choice to make yourself available for it, to become receptive. How do you do that? Even in this crazy busy lives that we live. Well, one of the things, even though it's Christmas season and it's a busy time, one of the things we have to do to really avail ourselves of this opportunity for exponential growth. Like one of the persons I was checking on today, she could grow 55% more of her current energy level by being more quiet these 9 days, doing 2 to 3 hours a day of meditation, prayers, devotional work, whatever it is, and quiet times in nature, so that you can center, so you can receive. When we're busy putting out energy all the time into the world, it's hard to receive the spiritual love and energy that's there. So now's the opportunity to do that. Most everybody's got angels. Call on them. Some of us have 16,000 or 24,000 angels. They've been earned over raising our frequency, doing our forgiveness, remembering the divine, remembering we are divine, doing selfless service. Whatever it is that has raised our frequency, whatever we've done, whatever gifts we've given back to the universe, those gifts are being given to us now as support. So now we don't have to go up this mountain by ourselves. We are literally, like the analogy really is kind of like a ski lift. We are being helped up. So the divine is giving us this surge of love and light. So get yourself on that ski lift and allow yourself to be lifted up, to embrace the incredible beauty of who you are and be that expression, so that when people look at you, they know that you know something. So that when they ask you, how do I get to be like you? How do I get to find more peace? How do I expand myself? We do it by owning who we are, taking quiet time in our days and remembering to expand, remembering that right now we are being offered wings to fly, energetic wings, spiritual wings to fly and move that into expression. I'm just trying to think of what are the biggest things that we need to work on here? I mean, not work on, but to receive. I would say love and joy, remembering that there's divinity in everything and that you're all connected. I've been noticing since July 22nd, when the planet moved up into fifth dimensional reality, that all of a sudden my connection to everything outside of my own physical body, I was starting to feel more connected to them, like less of a space. And the more we are in this energy, the more I'm aware that even the energy in this computer on which I'm doing this Facebook Live and that there's a connection, even though I get very frustrated because I don't do technology really well. I've been noticing that my plants have been speaking to me, and I've been really able to hear them, which has been just a lot of fun. My plant in my office wanted it to be moved toward the window. It didn't like being near me and all the computers. My one plant downstairs was saying, I don't like where I am. I'm not getting enough light. Another one goes, hey, you forgot to water me. I mean, I know those things sound simple, but there's a lot of people who don't pay attention to that or aren't receptive. And I think that as we expand in this greater unity and this oneness of connectivity that we're all moving into, that is where we're going, right? This is a joyful time. Remembering who you are and empowering yourself, remembering your love and your light, helps you to connect with other people and mirror that to them. And this fabric that we're creating for fifth dimensional reality Earth, it is a fabric and it's a blank slate. And that blank slate needs to be filled. So what we say, what we think, what we want to become, what we dream about, gets to be manifested on this blank slate in this new frequency. So who you are is very important. What you give is very important. Taking the time to breathe into yourself and go, what's important to me? What, in my greatest dreams, if there was no boundary of what I can be, what you can be, what would it be? What would give me the greatest joy to be expressing? So if we're going from our old 3D reality of people having power over others, greed, status, all those materialistic things and acquiring stuff, which we've all participated in, going from that and a lot of fear around not having enough, being abandoned, being betrayed, to love, to brotherhood, to working together for a goal of healing one another, creating wholeness and connectivity to each other, to ourselves, to other animals and plants, to the waters of the earth that nourish us and nourish our bodies, to the air that we breathe. We're all connected, which is one of the reasons why I love the Native American Indian saying, yeah, we have to take care of our 7 generations forward by being conscious of what we're doing with the land today, what we are doing with the water today, what we are feeding our bodies today. It is a movement of conscious living. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to bring in first a little bit of light language to help you set the stage of going inside and experiencing the essence of your beauty, the essence of your divinity, of your soul, because that's who you are, is a creation of love and a creation of light. And so let's do that for a moment. Okay, so I'd like you to start by breathing the royal blue light, which is the consciousness of God, connected to the soul in the human body. So breathing that royal blue light in as big an area as you can possibly imagine for yourself. Some people, it's a couple of thousand feet. Some people, it's 5,000 or 6,000 feet. So the bigger you are in spiritual frequency, the bigger your field can be. Also, just as an aside, during this 9 days, the higher frequency you are, the more you can avail yourself and your energy system can partake and receive this beautiful new loving energy that will raise you up in frequency, right? And make you an expanded being. So let's have a little practice in that right now. All right, so royal blue light, I want you to take in some nice, lovely breaths in and blow it out in the center and just feel it going down your center, down between your feet into the earth. Bringing that breath back up again, filling your lungs, connecting with your higher self, raising your light, connecting with the beauty and the truth of who you are, and praying it gently, ever so tenderly, into your body with you. Good. And just let yourself be present while I do light language. And hopefully it will stimulate you to move even deeper into your center. So what they're recommending that we do right now is for you to stay connected between the midpoint of your forehead, not your forehead, of your hairline, down to where your third eye is, between your eyebrows, down the length of your nose to the tip of your nose. Just keep your attention in this area. Choose for you yourself to be connected to your higher self right now. Say yes to the divine within you. I give permission for this love and this light that the divine is sharing with me to move into my energy field all around me and through my body and into the bones of my body. I give permission to feel the love and the joy of who I am. I give permission for my vehicle to become an expression of the divine, an expression of compassion, of love, of deeply caring. And even though we may make mistakes, pull yourself back to your center and remember, forgive yourself in the instant. You might have even done something today and you're saying, I don't know if I can go here right now. I said this to so-and-so, or I hurt myself, or whatever. Just let it go. Forgive in the instant. The divine forgives us instantly. Forgive yourself instantly. And when amends need to be made, do the amends. But in the meantime, allow yourself to revel in the joy and the beauty of who you are, by allowing yourself to touch the essence of who you are. Okay, so I'm going to go up and bring the light language down. And all of you just stay in your center, in the middle of this pool of royal blue light. And as we're doing this, they want you to know that there will be violet light for everyone who participates. The violet spectrum of light from light to dark to move in, and that is the divine's love and support for us. We'll move into your energy field and be very present within you to love and support you on all levels. All right. This message in the light language will be to assist you in giving permission to the divine to allow this surge of love and cosmic wave of light to move into your field and into your body, to touch your soul and expand who you are. O ai oto kaiomono asai oto asa e tu e tu e tu ayamanai e otu atakaya omono asai e tu otu aye ohu oh, asa, omana, akapaya osoai, etu, ati, asayamana, keotu amana oso, atakai menau, atasakaya. Omonotu soai, atakeu, menau, atakai. Eso anamanaya o amanakai. Atata koyono, asa e monoai. And the translation is, may the love that you and I are exponentially expand in every cell of our physical body. And from there, may it exponentially expand into the universe around us. May the beauty and the light of who we are touch the hearts and souls of others to also choose to be love, to embrace love, to own their light fearlessly and with joy and with heartfelt compassion for the journey, this many lifetime journey many of us have been on. The journey from life with a lot of duality to a life with far less duality based on love. We are ascending, folks, into a new frequency. And one of the examples that I loved in my conversations with Liana, whom we will have a video out today, Liana of Meditate with Liana on Facebook. So in our transcribing the information that we're being downloaded, we both got very similar information. And one of the comments I made about ascension when she was explaining how her guides were sharing with her what ascension was, I said, yeah, it's kind of like sitting at a piano. You're at this particular octave here on the piano, and now we are moving up an octave. And we are still on the piano. So essentially, some people think that we're going to be like lifted off the earth. Well, we are being lifted off. It's off at into 5D, in the fifth dimensional universal earth, from the third dimensional earth. So the old frequency is no longer going to work. So you have to remember that since the old frequency isn't going to work, we need to step into the new frequency. And we do it with love and with patience and by choice. Know that right now, the universal love of our guides and the angelic realms and grand teachers of many, many ages are all here helping us awaken. Be the expression of divine love. Be fearless in embracing it. Remember that that is who you and I are. We can only change the planetary energy by changing us. Be the change that you want to have be in reality. Change, like instead of being a small little pebble in the pond, when we allow ourselves to become bigger, the pebble is not a pebble. It can be like a big rock and make bigger waves. So the more we choose to expand, the more we give other people the opportunity to expand. And remember right now that some people are really having a challenging time moving from their old selves that have been kind of hunkered down and squished into a more expanded self. So those of us who've had practice expanding ourselves, let's embrace all of those who need love and support and want love and support. This is not a time to proselytize for those to try to wake them up. This is for people who want to embrace love, who want to be experiencing more of who they are. And so it is just such a huge blessing to be able to be human, to be able to share love, and to be able to be part of this huge change. So tomorrow I am, so every day this week, and I may change the time on Christmas Day because I have to be with family at noon, but every other day besides Christmas Day, I will be at noon, now that I know how to do this Facebook Live thing. I'm going to try and include YouTube Live as well. I'm going to shoot for noon to go live, and we will do a daily meditation to help you expand. And I won't be talking as much. I will be inviting people to come in and even share comments about what they are experiencing in this expanded light. I know people are needing to rest, and people's meditations are I'm being told by others, they're much more open. There's a lot more light coming through. The energy is very sweet, and it feels like an ocean of love, of support. So know that every day I'm going to be checking in. People are going to be sharing. I would try and pull some people in visually so that you can hear and see them share if they want to do that, or just maybe share by questions and answers online. And then we'll be able to hear how other people are doing in this process, because this is going to be an expansion. So do take the time to love yourself, be with yourself, and share love with others, and remind others that the core of who they are is love. And if people are in a lot of pain, stop and just listen. Hold them. Give them a hug. Give them your ear. Give them your heart. Give them the space to be and to let them know a new reality is possible. And it is by choice. You are powerful, powerful beings. Much, much bigger than what you think. So on that note, I'm going to let you all go. And I will connect with you on the 22nd of December at noon. Namaste and many blessings to all of you. Bye-bye.